Zion National Park is a very popular tourist attraction in southern Utah. The diverse landscapes provide endless opportunities for adventure. Whether you want to hike, bike, go on a guided tour, or enjoy the views from your car, there's something for everyone. The colorful sandstone cliffs, deep ravines, and river valleys provide stunning views that make this park so popular. People come from all over the world to hike Angel's Landing and wade the Narrows. These attractions make Zion one of the only national parks to exceed 5 million annual visitors. While this high visitation rate is economically good, the same cannot be said for the environment. With more visitation comes more risk to the park and its ecosystems. Zion contains many habitat types such as riparian, grassland desert shrubs, pinyon juniper forests, and ponderosa pine forests, and mixed conifer aspen forests. These habitats provide different conditions for many species to survive and thrive in. With the increased threat of climate change, these species and habitats may be put at risk. Each habitat is adapted to different conditions and will react differently to climate change. Climate change is making Zion hotter, drier, and more vulnerable to extreme events like heat waves and flash floods. With harder temperatures and less precipitation, many habitats like riparian areas and forests will struggle. These habitats and the species that live in them will need water for survival because they aren't drought adapted like the other habitats. The Mexican spotted owl and desert tortoise are already threatened, and the southwestern willow flycatcher is endangered. Species like these have specific habitat requirements that are not being met. The Mexican spotted owl has lost most of its habitat due to wildfires. They prefer to live in cool old-growth forests which do not respond well to fire. Due to loss of habitat, they have found refuge in Zion's slot canyons. These canyons are cool and provide habitat for a variety of life like trees and rodents. Ensuring the success of these canyons will provide future habitat for species as climate change worsens. Many habitats in Zion will be at risk of disappearing. When temperature starts to rise, habitats may start to shift higher in elevation to escape the heat. The ponderosa pine forests and conifer aspen forests are located in the highest elevation areas of the park, leaving them nowhere to go if they need to escape the heat. The riparian areas are also at risk due to expected decrease in precipitation. With less precipitation, the river provides less water to the species around it. There will also be less flooding, which many species rely on. While climate change can sound like a scary, overwhelming topic, there is lots that can be done to address it. Small changes in the ways we live our lives can have major effects. There is already a lot being done in Zion to address the effects of climate change and protect the ecosystems within it. The park has transitioned to using a fleet of shuttles inside the park instead of visitors driving their cars through the canyon. This has reduced traffic, protected vegetation, and reduced emissions from passenger cars. Along with this, there are many other things the park can do to protect against climate change. One adaptation option is controlling invasive species in pinyon juniper woodlands. Cheatgrass has become a big problem in pinyon juniper woodlands due to its ability to outcompete native species, its quick regeneration, and its ability to fuel larger, more destructive fires. Cheatgrass is very widespread and hard to control. To control the spread of cheatgrass, hand pulling can be used for small patches. For larger patches, park managers can use herbicides that target cheatgrass and leave native plants unharmed. Another adaptation option is suppressing fires near forest refugia and old-growth forests. The main habitat type in Zion is pinyon juniper woodlands, which mainly consist of old-growth trees. This means if destroyed, they will take hundreds of years to regrow to their current state. Due to increased heat and cheatgrass, larger, more destructive fires are becoming more common. This puts the old growth at serious risk. To protect these woodlands, fires can be suppressed using prescribed burns. Prescribed burns are low-risk, controlled fires used to manage ecosystems. This will help control the invasives and undergrowth that cause large fires. Another thing that can be done is protecting beavers. Beavers play an important role in shaping the habitat around the Virgin River. Beavers provide breaks in river flow, decreased erosion, increased groundwater infiltration, and habitat for many species. Many species depend on the areas and conditions that beavers create. To protect beavers, recreation should be limited near vulnerable beaver habitats. Climate change can sound overwhelming, but there are many things that can be done to help it in Zion and around the globe. There is still hope to preserve and enjoy these beautiful lands for current and future generations to enjoy for years to come.